Hey, I'm Nate Savage, and these are the 5 pillars of playing the acoustic guitar. Pillar number 1 is strumming, and this is really important because one of the most frustrating things I see guitar players deal with, on a day-to-day basis is not being able to figure out the strumming patterns in their favorite songs. So playing the guitar to where you can hear a song on the radio and be like, oh, I can play that strumming pattern. That's a really important thing to get down right away. Pillar number 2 is creating clean, buzz-free chords. And this may be obvious, but it's so important to get this down right away because if your chords sound like garbage and they're really buzzy, you're not going to want to put in the time to learn new chords or learn songs because it's just not going to sound good. So getting to where you can play clean, buzz-free chords is kind of your initiation or rite of passage into starting to learn songs. Pillar number 3 is changing between chords smoothly. And this is the one that takes the most guitar players out of the game and makes them quit, get frustrated. The reason for this is that if you can't change between 2 chords smoothly, you're going to be frustrated and you're not going to be able to play through an entire song. I get emails from guitarists all the time that say, I've been playing for years, but I still can't play through an entire song. Well, that's usually because they have trouble changing between chords smoothly, but there are things that you can do to ensure that you can change between chords without any blips or gaps. Pillar number 4 is music theory, and this is one that a lot of people get really intimidated by, or they're like, oh, I don't know if I can understand that or do that. But if you learn some very basic fundamental things about music theory that aren't, too crazy, it will help you be able to figure out songs faster, interpret chord charts, and even come up with your own songs, which is really great. And it's not too difficult. If you get just these few things about music theory down, it'll really help your playing take off. The 5th and final pillar, probably the most important one for me, is playing through entire songs. And that's what the first 4 pillars of playing the guitar are all pointing to anyways. Clean chords, strumming, changing between chords smoothly, music theory, all of those things tied together to help you play through complete songs. And that's the entire point of us picking up the guitar anyway. So if you're struggling in any one of these areas, I've linked to some YouTube videos that cover these topics below in the description, so you want to check those out. But if you want to get serious about playing the guitar and make some great progress in 2019, check out my new course, Acoustic Guitar Made Easy. It goes through each of these 5 pillars in great detail. I'll see you later.